Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for Star Wars Player Sky Stormtrooper. I got mine from Tatsu Hobby, and I think they still have a couple in stock. I'll provide the link down below to inquire for it. I don't think it's listed in their web store, but yeah, check it out. Now, this is amazing. I'm looking forward into getting this one. Likewise, I've mentioned in other videos, I'm a big fan of armored personnel. I know a little bit about Star Wars, from what I've seen in the movies, but yeah, I'm slowly getting into it. And here we go. Here's the box art. Really cool looking. And for the Stormtroopers, you can help by army build. But unfortunately, these guys are a little expensive. Player Sky on the Star Wars franchise, they're over $100. Yep. So I can only get one at a time. So here's the front. It's a windowed box. Inside, it looks amazing. And that's a really nice post right there. A little bit of bio. And on the side here, on the back, really great. And there's not really much on top and bottom here. Yeah, cool looking box. And let's take a look inside. Inside you get the Player Sky base, as well as instructions on where things goes. Kind of self-explanatory. Yep. For this one, I'm not gonna build the base since I'm gonna have on this cool kneeling pose. A friend of mine actually did this, and I really like it. I might go with that one. Alright, we got the Stormtrooper here. It's about 10¼ inch tall. The comparison with the SH-3 Stormtrooper, it is quite different, and it has a lot more details, panel lines, and it's also a little bit belt damage. Yeah. And actually I noticed that there's a big gouge there. I'm not sure that's from the sprue or when they're assembling this. Sometimes you see that, but then again, it kind of adds to the charm, the belt damage. But sometimes in terms of QC issues, I didn't really find anything with my Stormtrooper here. Everything looks great, which is great. Luckily for me and for my Boba Fett and Stormtrooper, no issues. Alright, so let's go over articulation. We have the neck here. Fairly good. It's really nice. Then you get the shoulder here. These are just flaps that are attached on top, I believe. So it just stretches out. And you got that Player Sky shoulder joint. And you do have a swivel here, elbow bend. Actually not bad. And you got the wrist joints here. Now for the mid torso, and I don't think they have waist articulation. Not like your standard Player Sky, and it's actually quite similar to Boba Fett's. Yep. Now on this, the waist belt. Oh well, the belt is in the waist. Yep. Mine up. I'm not sure if it's glued in place or there's a section here. I might do that, but it's kind of free flowing, as you can see here. And this waist area, one of those floating ones. It doesn't really bother me as much since once you have him on a stationary pose, it's just gonna stay there. Then you get the ratcheting waist. Yep, the knee bend. It's always double jointed. The placing of the knee is actually quite good. I like that. You get a little bit of a swivel here. You get the ankle joint. And again, no toe swivel. Yeah, it's kind of standard. And let's go over the different hands. We have the closed fist, the open hands here, which are actually detailed. And you have the trigger finger. And I'm really happy that Player Sky are starting to do this, having trigger finger hands on both as a pair. That's great. Now for the weapons, comes with, I believe this is the E11 blaster rifle. And to holster this, you do have this strap here. I don't think you can remove this. Yep. So you just kind of just slide it in. There we go. And this part here kind of holds the stock in place. Yep. And that works quite well. And let's take a look at this blaster rifle. Has some nice details. Has some paint on some parts. Really cool. And one thing I really like about this, it has a foldable stock that you can swivel back and forth. That is really cool. Kind of looks like a shotgun on this. That's a really cool gimmick. Right there. So let's put this on right here. Let's see if I can get this thing. There we go. So the trigger finger is just right. And well, you may have to swivel that first before putting the hands. Alright, so let's do some hand swaps here. Oops. There we go. And let's pop this out. So yeah, it's a really cool gimmick. Having that, really nice. And he also comes with, what's the other one? A DLT-19 heavy blaster rifle right here. I think this is the heavy blaster rifle from the looks of it. And he does have a foldable stand here, the bipod. And other than that, I think that's the only movable segment here. Likewise, just put it on. There we go. I'm not sure if you put it underneath. Yeah, I think you do. Just raise this forward a little bit more, or hold it here. There we go. That looks great. Yep. And there is an option part here, right here, and this is kind of like the effect part. And it just goes here. There we go. It's a little, I mean, basically you see those a little laser or energy particle coming out of the rifle. I wish it's a little different, but it's not your typical, what do you call this, gun, where it's there's a flare when the bullet escape. So yeah, and likewise you can do, hold on, let me just get Stormtrooper here to stand. You can put it here as well. Yeah, and mine is a little drooping down or to the side. I have to heat it up. Am I going to use this effect part? No. He does have a phallic nature, so probably not gonna use that. Yeah, this is really cool. Alright, and let's do some poses. Here we go, just a wide stand pose. And let's do the kneeling one. There we go. Yeah, I really like this kneeling pose. It's quite nice. Alright, and that's pretty much it for the review. Again, got mine from Tatsu Hobby. If you have any questions, let me know. But this is definitely an awesome figure. I will highly recommend getting the Blared Sky Stormtrooper. And hopefully they make more. Alright, so that's about it. So until then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching.